Joe Mayer, and this is Louis Mayer. We have been running cows in Texas County, Oklahoma for our families ever since 1883. I have children involved, and so I guess if we ever catch a rain, we'll still be running cows for several more years here, I hope. Basically a cow-calf operation. We, for the last several years, have fed out all the steers and any cull heifers, and we have developed a lot of heifers and sold bred heifers, and that's a value that we derive from good genetics. And I mean, this is a terrible year here. We're in the worst drought in recorded history, and it pointed out very vividly that those genetics are extremely valuable even in the worst of times, or particularly in the worst of times, because we're able to market our cows. We're having to liquidate cows because we're out of grass. We're going to keep a core herd, and we're selling a lot of good young cows, and we're getting a decent price for them, about double what if we had to take them to the sale or go to the packer. And the people buying those cows are having to ship them a long, long way. It's costing some of them $140 a head freight to move those cows. So the people buying cows out of this drought area are interested in really good genetics so that they can justify that freight bill to take them to where there's some green grass. So, I mean, that is not something that you normally think about. It's, gee, what if the worst happened? Do I get my money back out of investing in good genetics? And our experience is that you certainly do.
But about 20 years ago, we went up to Gardiner's sale and bought 5 little bulls. And the first year, we could see a difference. So we've been going back ever since.
Yeah, when we go to the sale to buy bulls, we're extremely, we look at all the data. We give more weight to certain pieces of data. And one of the key things is the marbling EPD. We pay a lot of attention to the birth weight EPD. And docility is just an incredibly important trait that's hard to put a value on in terms of seeing on a piece of paper how it pays you off, but dealing with these cattle every day and calving out and just dealing with them, the docility is something that we have paid particular attention to in the last few years, and it's a much undervalued trait.
We go up usually the day before the bull sale and walk through them pens, and we want a gentle, really kind of a docile calf and got a good temperament. And sometimes if something gets crippled or something, you can pull your trailer out to where it's at, put a little cake. They all like a feed bucket. Put a little cake in that trailer, fool around a little while, and you can load him. I like that.
We're looking for what's going to have the best chance of achieving a prime. A prime is, what, $200 premium, and in this business you need all the premiums you can possibly get. On heifers, we catch birth weights and weaning weights and do all that sort of thing, take them all the way through the feedlot. And so we have a really good idea after we get 1 year's data on a bull as to his true value. And the EPDs are not 100% accurate, but they're a darn good indicator. And of course, the more accurate, the higher accuracy score you get, all that stuff is true. I mean, it's not just numbers on a piece of paper. We've kind of tried to measure in our operation, the birth weight EPDs. Yeah, sure enough, that bull throws lighter calves and you don't have any trouble. The ribeye and the marbling EPD, where you carry that bull's calf all the way through and compute the data, and sure enough, that marbling score kind of works out. I think with the use of DNA, at least you can probably find the mistakes before you multiply those genetics much quicker, much quicker. And by the same token, you can identify the ones that you really want to multiply and really want to pull records on and prove up through actual data. I think the DNA is going to take us forward at a tremendous clip. And just in the last 5 years, and dollar beef, of course, in my view at least, is the best indicator. It's simple. Anybody can understand it. Hey, what's good? Well, the higher the dollar beef, the better. But I think we're going to see it jump pretty dramatically, and it's going to be through DNA testing, embryo transfer, AI, just the same things that we've been using for a long time, but the DNA gives us a roadmap. So we don't take too many wrong forks in the road. We, in terms of selecting heifers, they get sorted about 6 times, probably. And of course, anything that visually is not appealing is gone. Anything that, occasionally we'll have a white spot or something, they're gone. Anything that exhibits any tendency to not be docile is gone. And then kind of from there, we sort of let them sort themselves by having a very short window to breed, and they either make the cut or they end up on somebody's plate. But we try to do all this in a timely manner so that the ones that don't get bred, we still have plenty of time to take to the feedlot, get fat, get our 20-month agent source premium, and really they hang on the rail, and some of those cattle really kill good and would have been really great heifers, but they didn't breed in our window, therefore they're gone. And there's a list of customer services they provide, and we have taken full advantage of all of them. I think we think that they're on the payroll because we're wanting something all the time, and they're extremely good to work with. They have provided us with delivery rights to USPB. We've taken full advantage of that. And the USPB that grid fits our cattle very well. We probably average this year, I'm going to guess, $125 a head premium on those steers that we sent to the USPB program. And I mean, in terms of standing behind their product, I have never seen any operation with as good a guarantee as Gardiner's have. And it's not just, I mean, we have proven, we have called and said, hey, this happened, and it's never, well, consult a vet and we'll call the insurance company, and maybe in a month or two we'll see what we want to do and we'll prorate and all this. I mean, we have taken advantage of that guarantee on several occasions. We've had, injuries, and it's always just, we'll give you credit, we'll send you a check, we'll bring you a bull, whatever you want. I mean, I have done business with other places, and it's been a long time ago that I've done business with other places, and had a problem and called on the guarantee and had to deal with insurance adjusters and the consulting vets and the proration, and You know, with Gardiner's Guarantee, it's very hassle-free. It's ship him to the sale, let us know what his salvage value was, and take credit in the sale or whatever. They're very, very good to deal with in every way. Just really the supreme cattle breeders in the United States. Gardiner's bull sale average is probably higher than most bull sales average, probably not all of them, but you get value for the money. It's just beyond the question. Given their guarantee, given their customer service, given their willingness to help you in every way. I mean, when we were in the process of trying to sell cows, Mark Gardiner sent me, I don't know how many leads, just worked tirelessly to help in every case. You're buying a package deal when you buy a Gardiner bull, and it's well worth the money. It's real hard to pay too much for one if you look at what value you're getting.
They're honest people. I like to do business with them. You don't need a contract. Your word is good.
I mean, we may not have many cows left because of this drought, but we'll be buying Gardiner bulls to put on them. So.